Hey everybody, D here, Daily Gaming, back with more Monster Hunter World Iceborne. And this episode, we're going to take on the mission Flying Sparks Tobi-Kadachi. Tobi-Kadachi is more than likely going to be the first difficult monster you hunt. A big part of that is going to be because of the element damage. He does hit fairly hard, so by this point, if you haven't upgraded any equipment, I suggest you do it. But it's more likely it's going to be because of the elemental damage he does. It's called Flying Sparks because he deals lightning damage. One good hit of lightning damage will put the lightning blight on you, and if he hits you again, it paralyzes you. Being paralyzed is very, very rough. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't do anything besides wait it out or hope that your Palico comes over and hits you. Because if you get hit, you get knocked out of it. Now that includes if the monster hits you. Problem is usually the monster gets a big hit in, and it can kill you. Because you've already been hit, your health is down, so you're very vulnerable. To prep for this mission, like I said, if you haven't upgraded your gear, upgrade it. That'll help you a lot. If the Tobi-Kadachi is weak to poison and water, so if you have a water or poison weapon, I suggest you use one of the two, and whichever one you're not using, craft that weapon for your Palico. Now, my Palico is already using a poison weapon, and I can't craft the poison weapon yet. Well, I probably could if I were to go on expeditions and jump into the Rathian fight early. I could definitely have a poison weapon, but instead of doing that, I'm trying to go through more quickly. I'm going to use the water blade weapon since I already have that. So with that, you're all ready to go. Obviously, handle your items like normal. You also want to have null berries. You need null berries for this, because if you get hit with a lightning blight, eating a null berry cancels that out. So a skill you might want if you're really struggling with this fight is free meal and speed eater, because with a free meal, it has a chance of not consuming an item when you eat it. So it'll give you. You have a chance of having more null berries than you actually do, and speed eating lets you eat quickly, so you can get back. You can eat it. You can put your weapon away, eat, and get back in the fight fast. But they're not necessary, but they do help if you're struggling. Like I said, the biggest thing is just that lightning, and he does hit fairly hard. You want to start off at Northwest Camp 11. You should have this camp because that's where you do that for the mission, or for the first expedition with the Kuluyaku and everything. For your meal, I highly suggest going with Elemental Resist up. Obviously, it gives you a big boost to your Elemental Resist. That'll nullify a lot of his damage. And then, excuse me. And then, I think that's about it. I've already managed my items. Let's do it again just to be safe. Yeah. Oh, crap, I didn't save. Nope, not 5. Did I? I did not. I said it and I didn't save it, so let's do that real quick. There we go. Oh, and I meant to. I am not doing well on this. There we go. So that's all updated and ready to go now. Okay. The might pills, I recommend you don't go too crazy with them. Carry a couple with you on missions. If you're struggling, yeah, go ahead and use it because it gives you a good damage increase. But I highly suggest you save them. It's not easy. Might pills aren't easy to get. Only reason I have that many is because I was going out of my way to. The more powerful item is the demon drug, which you consume at the start of the fight. And then you get to keep it until you faint.
They're used just like any regular item, but their
so it's
effects
very,
only
very
last
useful.
for a limited amount of time. If the tool you're using stops working, don't worry. It'll recharge after a while.
Okay, you're done? Oh, crap, what was I saying? I got distracted. Oh, yeah, because they're not easy to get. The only reason I have that many is because I was going out of my way to get them. And then you want to save them for the demon drug, which you can't craft too many yet. You might be able to craft a couple of them, but not a lot. Drug you consume once at the start of the hunt, and it lasts up until you faint. So if you don't faint during the hunt, you have it during up the whole hunt. And on top of that, the might pill stacks with it, so you can get an even bigger boost. And and just eating the might pill only lasts for 3 minutes, I believe. So while it's useful, you only really want to use it if you're struggling and you need a boost. So I'm carrying it with me, but I'm probably not going to use it. And the fastest way to find the Tobi-Kadachi, because you have to find him in a certain spot. He's not wandering around yet. He has a devoted cutscene like the Baroth did. You have to go to where he is. This is one of the fastest ways to him, just to follow the path I did. Because actually when you spawn in, they tell you to immediately go in a different direction, and I don't know why. Because it leads you away from his footprints, which take you directly to it. And if you note real quick, this arena where you first fight them, look at the walls. You can climb up these walls and jump off of them. It depends how effective that is depends on your weapon you're using, but it's something to take note of. Tobi-Kadachi is a fairly cool enemy. I like his design. He's like a sparky flying squirrel. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, watch out for that. When he jumps up like that, he does a tail swipe and it really hits hard. Good spot. Oh, I missed the mounting attack. There we go. For body parts you want to aim for, the tail and the face. A lot of those are the harder items to get, and I think everything you can craft, almost everything needs those resources. So you want to aim for those. Saw that coming. Couldn't get out of the way. Somebody's getting angry. Oh no! Oh, you got me.
Be careful. You'll get stunned more easily now.
Oh no, I'm on the... Come on, switch. There we go. I am missing my chance to heal. Keep sprinting. Oh, when he goes up on a tree, watch out. Run away. You either want to run towards him or run really far away. See? Because he has a hell of a range. When he's on a tree, if you have a high-reaching weapon, you can actually hit him and knock him off the tree, and it'll stun him. It's a very good time to attack him, but I was too far away, I couldn't reach him. I don't know how that didn't hit me. Can't reach him. Ooh, that... Oh, that was... He teleported. What the hell? And he's running away. I thought I healed the lightning blight. Wow, I didn't see when he applied it again. All right, well there we go. That went fairly well. So one of the reasons you want to get water and poison is you saw he's very, very jumpy. He moves around a lot. He's very quick. Poison and water will exhaust him, and he'll run out of stamina and just stand there and just pant and be worn out, and then you can just wail on him. Very, very useful. Where did he go? My shield's about to lose his. Store that. He went for a trip. Where'd you go, Tobi-Kadachi? Now you'd think it with him being a spiky or sparky squirrel, he'd be immune to the shock trap. The shock trap works on him just fine. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Let's go ahead and heal. Is he enraged? No, he's not enraged. Dang it. Oh, that hit me? I was like off to behind him. Alright. Not going so well this time. How did that hit me? I had my shield up. Sometimes these hitboxes are just frustrating. I don't understand how they work. Woohoo! Dang it. Where is he? You're standing in a bad spot. Come here. Oh, come on. I thought I had the timing down, so I was going to be safe. Damn it. Wasted it. Wasted it. Damn it. I can't believe I did that. I am burning through these mulberries. I am not doing good. Really not doing. Oh, I'm stunned. No. When you get stunned, wiggle the. Yeah, wiggle the left stick as fast as you can. You get stunned for a very, very long time. Oh, he's limping. Can't see. Yep, he's got the skulls. So if this doesn't kill him, which it shouldn't. When he gets knocked over, I'll just lay down a trap. I can't see what's going on. I didn't think I was doing that well. I thought I was doing worse than that, honestly. I know the first encounter with him went fairly well, but I thought by the second encounter, he was stomping me. I spent most of the time running away, healing. I thought he was kicking or stomping me. I didn't realize he was that close to being to death. When I saw him limping, I was like, "Oh, okay, I did all right." But then I saw when I mounted him, I saw the skull, and I was like, "Oh, that's a surprise." So there we go, Tobi-Kadachi. Like I said, he can be fairly difficult. He can hit very hard. If I was still using my base equipment, I'm pretty sure I would have fainted. I carded at one point, because at one point he got a good hit on me, and my health wasn't full, and it dropped me down to only about a quarter of my health. If my armor wasn't upgraded, I really think it would have killed me. So, like I said, he has some big hits. He's not too hard, but he's got some big hits. The biggest thing is that lightning damage. That it will really mess you up if you're not ready for it. And for some reason, completing this mission gave us new ingredient at the canteen. So now that that's done, of course, we can do the normal cycle, the normal loop, research, bounties, and then the workshop, because we unlocked a new armor set and we unlocked a new weapon. Excuse me, we saw the weapon on the tree already, but now that we hunted a Tobi-Kadachi, we know what it is.
You're just the awesomest.
Wait. Did you just...
Hunters of the Fifth,
oh, here we go.
come
This
see
is
me.
the mission that unlocks the farm. Yeah, the Tobi-Kadachi does it. I mean, if I had remembered that, I would have done this sooner.
Getting bigger
Oh well.
all the time.
Alright, so the farm. I think I'll cover that in a separate episode. Actually, yeah, I'll cover that in a separate episode. Very, very important. So we'll do the loop, and then I'll do an episode on the farm. So that was also another milestone. We probably got another achievement. If you don't have the trophy, you would have gotten a trophy there. I'm not sure for what. But you would have got one. Oh, I forgot to check my investigations and deliveries. Those are fine. The Rathian parts, okay. He should just tell us, hey, you've now unlocked this.
New products
Or
in
I've got
stock.
new items in stock, that's it. Whenever he has new items, actually check it out. I think before I mentioned that, oops, he doesn't ever really carry anything that good, but there is a couple things, unless you're using ammo. Besides trap and a stare jerky, most of the stuff he carries is pointless. At some point, he starts carrying a power charm and an armor charm. Those are very important. They're also very expensive. When he does get them, you need to buy them instantly, because it gives you a automatic boost to... oh, don't sell those. It gives you an automatic boost to your defense and attack. So it's very, very important that you buy them as soon as you can. I'm pretty sure it's not until high rank. Or is it just before high rank? I can't remember. So, alright, blacksmith. There's a couple people we need to talk to as well, but we'll do that before we start the next story episode. So, forge, armor. On down to the Kadachi. Kind of odd looking. I think the male one looks better. It's like a snow set almost. This one looks like a stewardess in some ice palace in like Greenland or something. Like I've seen something like that where they have a bar made or a hotel made completely out of ice, and pretty much everybody dresses like this because it's so cold in there. Like it's crazy. But the set Constitution, I think it's a boost to. Oh yeah, your stamina depletes over time, and this reduces that loss by 10%. Jump Master. That's it's a powerful skill, but it's also very specific. It makes it so that your jump attacks, you can't be knocked out of the air while doing jump attacks. Now, sliding down a hill and doing that mounting attack does not count as a jump attack. Jump attacks only count to certain weapons. I think the sword and shield has jump attacks. The insect glaive is the one it mostly applies to because it has a bunch of jump attacks. And then I'm not sure what else it applies to. Yeah, so because it doesn't apply to anything I use, I've never used it. Evade extender, that is very useful. Or evade extender increases your dodging distance. It says slightly extends evasion and distance, but 1 point gives you a very noticeable dodge increase. So for any builds that don't have shields, like if you're using the longsword, or if you're using the switch axe, or the hammer, or the bow, because I think the guns, the heavy gun and light gun, I think they actually have a shield mod you can put on them. But for everything else, well, even if you have a shield, because like the lance and the gun lance don't have a very big dodge, and you pretty much keep your shield up constantly. So so having this is very, very helpful. It really gives you a very noticeable boost in your dodge, just with 1 point. Getting it up to level 3, whew, you jump around. It's insane how much you can move around just by dodging. And of course, thunder attack and thunder resistance. Both somewhat useful, but not critical in any way. So, more importantly, oops, yeah, upgrade. Let's go look at the weapons. Yep, okay, so I have... Oh, I need scales. But here we go. It's a lightning power element file charge blade. 396. Okay, weapon sharpness. The Jagras is better, but even better is it has 10% affinity. And then the actual thunder damage isn't that great. It's only 90, but that's because it's lowered because of the affinity. Like I said, almost everything is balanced out to be about the same. Some of them are superior than others, but most weapons are around the same. If it has higher damage, it's because it has no affinity, or it's because it has worse sharpness. If it has slightly lower damage, it's because it has affinity, or it has a high sharpness. Like, everything balances out, so they're about the same. That there's, with a few exceptions, most of the weapons, they are not superior to one another. It's just the situational. This one might be strong against a certain creature, while the other one won't. Like, that's the main difference between them. So that is going to wrap up this episode. If I can, I didn't get any investigations for the Tobi-Kadachi, so if I want that, I'm going to have to go out on an expedition and grind him. Which shouldn't be that hard, because I only need 2 scales. But actually, we'll go ahead and talk to some of these people. We'll talk to you real quick, because you have new dialogue, kind of like the provision guy did, just because it was like, hey, because you did this, now we're upgraded. So the canteen's been upgraded, and he has another mission for us, a delivery mission. That's fairly easy to do. I'll show that off in another episode. Down here, the trade yard. I passed them, but I'll just go ahead and go back. I think they have a mission for the farm, which is why I skipped it. Yeah, I'll talk to him in a minute, because when I do the farm episode. And I think that's about it. We have the commander, or the field team leader to talk to. That's to advance the story, so we'll save that until we're ready for the next story mission. So, yeah, that wraps this up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.